Comparison between project, program, and portfolio management. Although we have already talked about, I'm not getting to the detail much. It says scope, change, planning, and monitoring. So when we talk about a scope, it is very easy to define the scope of the project because this is the smaller component of the program or the portfolio. In the program, it always has the largest scope, and program more significant benefit. It is more of benefit oriented, and last one is the portfolio. Always has the big scope, and it is always talk about strategic goal. So first, when we're talking about project, is related to the objective. Program is more of related to the benefit. Portfolio is always related to the strategic goal. Managing the change in the project is comparatively easy. Project manager is expected to change and implement the processes of change management control. In the program, it is the program manager who has to do, and in the portfolio manager has to do. Planning, again, program manager is responsible for doing the planning. It is generally, the planning has to be done in a progressive, elaborated manner. Progressive means probably we have the visibility of the 3 months now. Once we complete 2 months, we will detail out for next 3 months. And program management, program manager is responsible for doing the planning, and project portfolio manager is responsible. Monitoring, controlling, it is more of, again, project manager along with the team has to monitor and control the work, and under the program manager with the help of his team members and the project managers, the project has to be monitored and controlled. And portfolio manager is responsible for the performance of the overall portfolio. You say the director of the department, CEO of the department, vice president of the department. All these people are called portfolio management. So they are responsible for all tangible, intangible benefit, growth, the timely completion of the individual part of the portfolio, and making sure that operation which is they are being executed are meeting their own KPIs. So this has to be taken care of by portfolio management. Any question related to the project, program, and portfolio? You must have understanding about the differences between all three. A very, very clear understanding is needed.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, it is necessary to every project have a portfolio manager?
Project manager will never have the portfolio manager. Project manager is a project manager. He is the CEO of the project as per PMI. Portfolio.
Okay, sir.
Portfolio, your project manager's project may be the part of program or the part of portfolio.
Okay, sir.
So it is not necessary that every project will have the portfolio, will be the part of portfolio, or every project will be the part of the program itself. It is not necessary. For example, a company is doing one project only. So there is no portfolio over there.
Okay, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir. This process only in big EPC company like that, sir?
This is the large scale of the project.
Yes.
Even the small scale also. So there is a possibility a company, a small company, is doing the business of say only 5 crore rupees or 10 crore rupees business.
Yes, sir.
What they are doing, they are making a small websites. Probably the development of that website is $200. So this is the one line of business. Second business they are doing the hardware support, repairing of the computer, laptop, sending their engineer to the customer place and getting replaced that, right? So they have got their two verticals. And third, suddenly they get a work that they have to organize a big event, and for that they have to provide 20 laptops on rent. So they get a new project, a small project. Probably the value of that project is only 20 lakh rupees, but it comes under which department? Not in the software development, but it comes under the where they are doing the providing the services related to the hardware and hardware, right?
Okay.
So there is, it becomes the portfolio.
Thank you.
So it is all about structuring, mapping. Any question?
I have one
Okay.
question, sir.
Yes.
So, as the project manager, so the project manager needs to know the task, the team members they do, because just to understand, the amount of time that specific task will be taken by the team members. Is it important to be an expert in that specific area? Let's say, as a project manager, I'm managing a project for a healthcare team. So, do I need to know? Do I need to be expert in that area,
No.
or
The
how?
answer is no. No.
Yeah, then how I will understand that
Sim
my team is asking for the realistic time or not?
Very good. So this is where the complete role of the project managers comes into the picture. In subsequent slide, although PMI says that project manager should be a good leader, should have the knowledge of technical knowledge, should have the management skills. Right? But the fact remains it is next to impossible. It is next to impossible to have the knowledge of the each areas of the part of the each areas of the project. Let me give you slightly different examples so that you will have a better understanding. First thing is it clear that every project should have the project manager? We agree with this?
Yeah.
Yes? Very good.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, a project manager is working to establish a industrial plant. Role of the project manager is to construct a industrial plant. Project manager is coming from the mechanical background. Probably he's a mechanical engineer or can be a civil engineer, can be an electrical engineer. A single person can't be electrical engineer, mechanical engineer or civil engineer. Yeah, yes, that is next to impossible. So generally company prefer that any one discipline should come and should head the department. Now that person will have the good knowledge in the respective area. If he is a mechanical engineer, he will have very good knowledge about the installation, erection of the equipment, which has to be, purchased and installed in the factory. The person is coming from the civil area, he will be very good in the designing and getting done the construction of the civil work. But other remaining 4-5 areas, which is if person is civil, then civil work will have the knowledge. But what about mechanical? What about electrical? What about instrumentation? So there will be many other areas, firefighting. There will be many other areas which has to be managed by him only. So in that case, what is needed? He has got a team with him, a specialized team with him. Whenever he need the input related to electrical, he will instruct the electrical guy to come on board and execute the work. His role is to integrate the overall civil, mechanical, and electrical work. He has to make sure that civil work should finish before the mechanical work is start or commence. He has to make sure that mechanical team provides input to design the civil work. Machinery, when machine has to be installed on the floor, so it will have its own weight. So the foundation has to be designed as per the weight. So he has to make sure that mechanical team provide the inputs in time to the civil team to design the foundation for that work. So that sort of the integration has to be done by the project manager. He should have the knowledge about that for doing the designing of the foundation. He would be needed input from the mechanical team, but he don't required to, evaluate whether the drawing which has been prepared by the mechanical person is correct or not. That is not his job. His job is to get done the work and not to do the work. Right? Sony, you understand?
Yes, yes, sir. Understood.
Right? So this is also a major difference in our day-to-day understanding. What PMI says, it is not a role of the project manager for doing the job. This is the role of team members to doing the job. Project manager's job is to get done the work with the help of the team members and the resources. So this sometimes we see the difference. Even you won't believe, I have seen some of the project manager, they ask to the team member that this is the code which you have to write and must finish within a week time. When they go back to the team member, they says, he or she says that no, it is not possible to complete in a week time. It will take 1 more week and 1 more week. This is how this keep get extending. So what project manager gets angry and say, no, I don't need you. I will do it myself. And sometimes I have seen some of the project managers start the work by their own, which becomes a major disaster. Because when person is doing the job by himself, then who will do the integration of the overall project? So project manager is not supposed to get into